organizations have had wonderful leaders who you would never ever have picked out of a room. Procter & Gamble is a company who for decades has had the reputation of having these complete sort of vanilla people as the heads of Procter & Gamble, whom you'd never pick out, but clearly have run great, great organizations and sustained good performance for a long time. I think it's both. I think if you start out with some natural gifts to be a leader, you probably will seek opportunities to practice those things earlier on than somebody else might. I also think it's critical that those people in leadership positions actively develop successor leaders, and not just successors for their own position, but successors in general. I mentioned very early on that one of the things that I have observed as a feature of high-performing companies over time is that they have more good leaders than not, and I really mean that. I don't think any company has a succession of one brilliant leader after another. Human nature being what it is, you get a better one, you get a not-so-good one. You hope you survive the not-so-good ones. And I think the companies that can survive, you know, the little sort of dips in brilliance of top leadership are those companies that have really developed strong leadership at other levels. And people who understand so well the customer, the requirements of the company, the value set, and the priorities, that in a funny way they can surf over near-term bad decisions handed down from the top and keep their teams intact enough and focused enough to deliver. One of the things that I have always sought when I put people into senior level jobs reporting to me, and that I think is generally regarded as a good practice, is people who are happy to have smarter people working for them. As soon as I come across somebody who always finds a way not to have a brilliant subordinate, but rather to have a hard-working subordinate who delivers against that leader's sort of desires, I get nervous.